Hi everybody, today we're going to try to play the piano. On the keyboard we've got lots of different variations of what we can do with the blues, and let's try some of them out. The beginner version of the blues. Here we've got a pattern of 3 black notes and 2 black notes and 3 black notes and 2 black notes. When we find the 3 black notes, up from the first black note is a G. 1, skip 2, play 3. Skip 4, play 5. 1, 3, 5. Play that 8 times. Jump up to a C, which is here. Play that 4 times, back down to the G 4 times. Now we'll try that pattern. 1, 2, 3, 4. G, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Jump up to the C. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back down to the G. Now we're going to jump up to the where your pinky is, and that's going to be our D chord. D is also 1, 3, 5, but we don't want a minor sounding one, we want a major sounding one. And in D, that's got to be a black note. So here's our D chord. 1, 3, 5. 1, 2, and slide everything down, all white notes. That's a C chord again, back down to the G, and back up to the D. So our second half goes from here to here to here to here. Each one 4 beats. D, 2, 3, 4, C, 2, 3, 4, G, 2, back up to D, 1, 2, 3, and then start the whole thing again. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, jump up to the D, D, down to the C, down to the G, and end it with a D, D, D. There's the option of playing broken chords. Instead of saying 1, 3, and 5 at the same time, you can play 1 at a time, 1 at a time, at a time, 1 at a time. Inverting the chords means that you take something that is a 1, 3, 5, and you might throw this same note down here. Inversions make it easier to move around a little bit. So I'm going to start with this version, but I'm going to jump it up an octave. So we're taking the G and putting the D into the bass, and I'm going to play that 8 times. Then my pinky and my thumb go up. So I'm switching between a G and a C chord. This is the C normally, 1, 3, 5, but then that goes up here, a different octave. It's an inversion. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, switch, 1, 2, 3, switch, 1, 2, 3, and then I've got an easy 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's using the chords in inversions. There's different inversions you can try out. Now we'll try adding the 7th, but we'll try it with this. We'll try a pattern that goes. So I'll show you what chords, what notes we're playing. We've got 4 notes in this chord: the G, 1, 3, and 5, and 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we've got here's what I was doing, a C, and adding the B flat there. 1 and 2 and 3 and back. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now I've got a nice D7 chord in the second inversion. And 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And what I started with was that means you're just going practicing this. Which is basically the right side of your hand and the left side of your hand just taking turns. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, thumb, right, thumb, right, thumb, right, thumb. So you can play around with that a little bit and see how that feels. And the next thing you can try is 1, 3, and 5, and adding that black note that's next to the 3. So instead of a 1, 3, and 5, we've got 1, 3 with that. That gives a nice crunch to it. And if you want to do a C chord, and you can take turns playing the. Then there's trying to add the left hand. If we're starting on a G, we can just do G, G, C, G, D, C, and you can also do a walking bass. And if you get faster and faster at you might try to do things like so there's different variations you can try with the bass. And trying to put the two hands together is what makes it kind of exciting.